What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. To be honest, I've never really finished this game. I've had a weird relationship with this game. I don't know why. I just can't finish it. And I think, now that I started a YouTube channel making videos, mostly Assassin's Creed content, what better way to dive into this game and finally finish it for you guys? Because honestly, this is like one of the few Assassin's Creed games, or the only Assassin's Creed game that I really haven't finished. I've played all the other ones, even the bad ones. So imagine, I haven't even finished this one. And it's not like I'm gonna say it's bad. It's decent. It's not Odyssey. But I just haven't gotten through to finish this. And when it came out, it was like weird time, to be honest, because it was like 2015. I think that's when it came out, and I was just like a sophomore in high school. So during that time I was like not really playing video games that much. Well, not playing Assassin's Creed as much. I was more playing other games. So when this game came out, I wasn't really hyped for it, and I kind of just missed it. And I picked it up later on, like I think a year after, and I just never finished it. So before we get right in, please leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't, for more content, because I'm going to be making this into a series. And yeah, let's get right into this. Honestly, I'm going to see how far I get into this game, because you know what, started a YouTube channel. Why not let this be my experience with you guys? All right, you guys experience this with me. I know a lot of people hate this game, and since I was debating what game I was gonna really like play. I do want to do Origins and all the other ones before Valhalla comes out, but why not start with this game? And I'm sure there's gonna be a riot, but don't worry, I'm gonna get into the other games. I'm definitely gonna play into this.
Hello, Initiate.
Hello.
Recently, Abstergo Historical Research began several new
I
projects
forgot how
in
bad
London.
the modern day here
We
is.
both know that when Abstergo makes big moves, the Templars are up to something. We think they're hot on the trail of a new piece of Eden.
Really?
I've got people in London looking for it.
No way.
Bishop, Jacob and Evie Fry are twins. How awesome is that?
Oh my
Speak of
god.
the devil. Fire up your cameras, Beth.
The Fire Twins.
I've got picture.
Honestly, they should have just cut modern day.
ETA on
Like,
the payload.
seriously. It has no reason or point in this game. The graphics do look good, though. I forgot how good they look.
I'm gonna get the Initiates on it ASAP.
What is
You
Sean
look
doing?
weird with a weapon. Let's
Idiot.
plant a little bug and see what we can see. Got
Excuse me.
something. Isabel Ardant has a meeting here in a few hours. Does
Yeah,
this say
2015. I
Doesn't
was
say
right.
with whom, Rebecca. I suppose it's down to Muggins here to find out.
I missed you guys.
Hold on. The mission was to
Hope they
find
come back
data
in
to
Valhalla.
locate a piece of Eden in London.
We did.
And now, I am eager to try this new kit.
I don't like it when those two go off book like this.
I'm gonna try to stay
What you
quiet
can do is
for
take a
the
deep breath and move
cutscenes.
forward. You'll be searching for the piece
But
of Eden through the lives
not really,
of Jacob and Evie
because
Fry,
this game is
twin
really a few
assassins
years
who
old, and if you
operate
haven't
in
played it
Victorian
already,
London. Your first
it's really
set of
cheap. You
genetic
could buy it.
memories are downloaded.
So,
Good luck.
my boy Henry.
Brother George,
I remember you.
it is as I feared. London has fallen.
Has it?
Thrice I have written to you begging your aid. Thrice you've responded with silence. And yet I write again. So desperate my need, so few my options. I need you.
I remember
London needs you.
when the leaks came out
You
in
would
this
say it
game,
is too great of a task. Or that
and
it's
like
not yet
they
time to
show
strike.
like
Patience,
leaked
you would
footage
counsel.
and leaked pictures of London. It
Whilst
looks
you
so
wait,
much better.
the Templars
And I know
consolidate
that's
their
nothing
power.
new with
They have
Ubisoft, but
chosen
like
my
I remember
grandmaster
looking
so
at them,
ruthless, so
like YouTube
thorough.
videos, people
One
leaking
might think
them, and
Reginald
on
Archer's
Reddit and all that,
self-appetite.
and it just looks so
name
good
is
with the
Ulfric
fog
Starrick,
and the smoke and the
intent to rule the
ambiance.
world.
And then they just
There is
completely
no
changed
aspect
everything
of
when the game came
society
out.
he does not control. No industry that escapes his
And the
grip.
protagonist was completely different. There was actually just
By
one
day,
protagonist
it is
at the time.
corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror
The
in
bald
the
man
hearts
that
of
has
all.
like a million twins. There he is. There's the other
There is
one.
no business untainted by his
Literally all the gang
no
members are just
person
copy and paste.
unexploited, be it by duplicity or
Oh,
force.
did my voice crack there?
Our enemy has designs on the highest office of them all. And
Ah,
so,
yes, random
as you
lady.
look inward, and dare I say it, afraid,
Crawford stared. He's actually
Derek's
not that
ambition
bad.
is fixed on the beyond.
At least from what I
Gilligan's
remember. I haven't played this game in like 2
unconquered.
years.
Though not for long.
Because I
For
tried
you
replaying it and I just didn't get. I
I've
replayed this game
warned
like
you
3 times.
time
And each time I don't get
again.
past like sequence 6.
Whosoever controls London
I love his mustache though.
controls
Automatically the
the world.
best character in Assassin's Creed. Greatest mustache. I don't know how long this video is going to be, the first episode. Maybe like 30 minutes. If not, I'll try to split it up. But yeah, this is just going to be a regular Let's Play. I'm going to try not to make like too much crazy edits because I just want to make it feel like you're just chilling here with me, watching us play the game.
The iron ships
See,
from
he
here.
was the original
Temple of
protagonist.
Risings is Rupert
And he
Ferris
looks a
and our
lot
target
cooler.
1. Target 2 is Sir David Brewster, who's got his hands on a bauble.
Like,
that
people
could
don't
ruin
know
us in
that.
this
Well,
wretched war.
probably now they do, but casual players don't. Like, he was the
Think you
original
can handle it?
protagonist before they
What a
decided to go with
question.
twins.
All right.
Ah, oh look,
My mistake.
the Fry twins, so
Ladies
quirky.
and gentlemen, the unstoppable Fry twins.
Yes.
See them nightly at Covent Garden.
EVIE'S my queen. Hashtag it.
George, honestly, I've studied the plans of the laboratory and have every route covered.
She's honestly
I've
the
got all
best
I
character in this game.
Right here.
Like, they should have just kept with one
I'll extend your
protagonist.
regards to Ferris.
Chat later, George. We have a train to catch.
Excuse me.
Jacob!
Like, genuinely, I don't understand why Quebec makes 2 characters when they want a female protagonist. Like, they did the same thing in Odyssey. I think it's just, I guess it's just Ubisoft.
Where do you get it from?
Oh look,
The same place
Jacob.
as you,
So
Jacob.
so funny. But seriously, if this game was just Evie on her own, and like it was actually a developed character instead of focusing on twins and the back and forth thing, trying to copy off of GTA that they did horribly, it would have probably been a better game. Cause Jacob sucks. Like, I genuinely dislike him. Oh my god.
How long does he intend to go on like this?
Ah, poor Rupert.
Disrupting the other
Gonna
workers.
die soon. Oh yeah, definitely.
Get the machine
A
fixed.
whole piece of metal falls on a
Send me
little
some
kid.
laudanum for my head.
How dare they? Shame on them. Get back to work, idiot. Don't you just love villains for this, like being bad for the sake of being bad? Just great. Who needs like well-developed villains with actual like morals? I miss this parkour. Like, I genuinely do. I say genuinely a lot. But it's such a good parkour system.
Locked.
What do you think you're doing?
Trying to break in.
No one goes in or out unless there's a problem.
Well, there's about to be a
I
problem
hold the
soon.
machines.
Because
That
I'm
door
Jacob,
opens,
and
I
I'm
have
the
my
quirky
Rupert Ferris.
assassin who always causes trouble. Alright, sabotage. Hopefully the game audio isn't too loud. That's gonna suck. You could barely hear me. Like, I have to record this whole video again. And like fake my reactions like most people do. Why does my voice keep cracking? I need to drink more water. Imagine he just blew this whole place up with everyone inside. That's something Jacob would do. Murder a bunch of children and make a joke about it. because that's what Quebec does. Make everything into a joke. Then like Evie's like, oh Jacob, you're so silly. What am I gonna do with you while the whole factory is on fire? Kids are burning. Gosh, it's dark.
The sanitary inspector. This man is dead.
The combat system, where it looks like it's sped up like a Looney Tunes. Look at that. I don't know, I'm not a fan of this combat system. Like, Unity did pretty well, and they just completely was like, nah, why bother? Work on this and improve it and make it even better and more in-depth combat system. We don't need that. We want fast movements that look like you're two Looney Tune characters going at it. Oh look, now I gotta break your defense. Like, honestly, this is like the worst combat system in all ACs. Y'all can at me for that. And then they switched it up again for Origins, because they knew it was trash.
Ferris, I'm coming.
Mr. Ferris has mandated the
Time to head for higher ground.
Yes. And seriously, why we can only have the hood when we're like sneaking around is stupid. Like, whatever excuse they made, I think they were like, oh, it's weird having people with hoods walking around London. It's weird having hoods anywhere, not just in this time period. Like, seriously. Like, if you had hoods in the Italian Renaissance, that's weird. No one had hoods back then. And then just one guy full of armor with a bright white hood. But in London, it's just gonna stand out. Get that mess out of here. The top hats are so stupid. Like, I don't want to wear a top hat. I want to wear a hood. Be a hood, yeah. So my whole like game just crashed. Not even like 15 minutes into the game at itself. Jesus. So if you saw like a cut there, I apologize. Had to like reset everything again. Cause like right now I'm using the Elgato 60S, I think, to capture. But I'm doing it on a MacBook Pro with the Elgato like streaming service or the program. I have Streamlabs, but I have no idea how to use it. So if anyone knows and wants to give me advice, leave a comment down below, because I'm a complete idiot and I have no idea how to use basic things. But yeah, so let's get right back into this. Alright, let's just fight these guys. Can I just throwing knife them? Ah, yes. You know, the fact that you can't one-shot kill these guys from a throwing knife is ridiculous. They're barely wearing a shirt. You're telling me a knife won't kill these guys? Get for a dumb hat. Alright. Let's open this. Hopefully it doesn't crash again, because it's gonna suck. I'm also using like the base PS4, like the one that first came out, because I never decided to like upgrade it, because why? Just been chilling with this one. It's lasted me this long. So I don't know, maybe that's a reason? Or is just this game is stupid. Hi, there you go. One shot kill, like it's supposed to. Because knives kill people. People don't kill people, knives do. Jesus. Don't worry guys, just go back to work. I love how in Assassin's Creed you come like massacre like group of people, and then like they'll scream for like a second, and then just be like, "All right, guys, go back to work." That's basically the world right now with this whole pandemic thing going on. It's like we just got bored of it, and now everyone wants to just go back to their normal lives. It's like, nah, thousands of people are dying right now. That's cool. Let's just get back to normal. Who cares about social distancing? Alright. Don't worry, you'll just forget about me. The game still holds up though, like the graphics are really nice. That's like one of the only few positives I can say about this game, that it looks good. It's a complete downgrade from Unity, but you know, Unity launched horribly.
Fine, but dock his wages.
I swear, they should remaster it for like the PS5 and actually have it run the way it was supposed to. Like, Unity's one of those rare games that's like, it's good, the concept is good, but the execution is so bad. Unlike Odyssey, where the concept and the execution is god-awful. And if you like Odyssey, that's cool. Like, I'm not gonna hate on you. I just don't like the game. Like, I'm not replaying it. That's a fact. I think my friend wanted to use it, so I gave it to him. Because he just finished Origins and he wanted to play Odyssey. So I was like, dude, just take mine. So even if you guys wanted me to play it, I don't have it. Alright. This is where the whole train sequence happens. God, I'm awful at this game. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are probably like, yo, this dude sucks. Yeah, I know. I don't play these games because I'm good at it. Don't worry. Just keep going with your conversation. I did not just murder your boss. It's totally okay. Get back to work. Sorry. Something that was like hinted at but was never fully fleshed out was like that social stealth feature that was introduced in like the Black Flag demo. I love this so much, and they never really like did anything with it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the E3 gameplay demo for Black Flag, it showed like Edward walking around and like blending in with people, but like he didn't just stand still, he actually interacted with them. And I thought that was like a feature that was taken out because, you know, they will introduce it in like other titles, but they never did. And that sucks so bad because I think it's like such an awesome like little detail that they could totally pull off now, but they're not. Also, I'm not going for full sync in this game. I'm literally just trying to complete it for once. And this game doesn't warrant me to like complete it fully. Maybe if I play like Black Flag or the Ezio trilogy, then yeah.
It's done.
Like actual good Assassin's Creed game.
What did you accomplish, boy? A bolt loosened in Starrick's machine. A large bolt, but not enough.
Your Grandmaster will fall.
You assassins can circle London to your heart's content. The mechanism we have built has been going strong for 100 years, and will run 1,000.
I like how they like make it clear that the Templars are like controlling London and they're like super powerful, and the assassins can't do anything about it. Yet you have like Jacob and Evie Fry that come in and just take it in like 2 weeks. Like either they're just the best assassins ever, or the assassins suck. Like, you're telling me Henry Green and his entire bureau couldn't take over London until two twins came along, and they're not even like full-fledged assassins. They're like still trainees who just go to London because they feel like it. They're like, hey, let's just go and wreck shop because we're the best. Quebec has like a weird way of doing that. Like I want to play an Assassin's Creed game where they lose in the end. Like give me an Infinity War type thing, where it's like they just lose. Like the Templars win, they beat them, and you just end the game like, oh crap. Like yeah, they were outnumbered, but at least they tried. But that would require Ubisoft to make more than one game, so we can at least see the Assassins like win with the same characters, but they never will. Give me a Bias sequel now. Or an Edward sequel. Why they didn't make like a London game with Edward as the protagonist is beyond me. Oh yeah. An assassin who goes in without weapon. Genius. That was the original Spartan kick. Let's go. Alright. The music is quite good. I like the little violin. Maybe I'm biased just because the violin. I don't know, I feel like the game audio is too loud. Let me see if I could lower it. His face, he was just like, oh my god. We're gonna die. That was his reaction. There you go, because that makes a difference. Nah, he was just like, yo, screw this. I'm out. It don't pay me enough for this. What's up with all these like Home Alone reactions? Like, ah, yes. Uncharted did it better. Come on. You got this. There we go. The absolute unit, Jacob Fry.
Oh, we seem to have made an unscheduled stop.
Ha 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 ha! You just crashed an entire train. Let's make a witty joke. Cause that's Jacob for him. He's so funny. Who knows if there were workers on this train other than the conductor? You know? They probably all died. Who cares? Cause he made it funny. I like how like they don't really address how much chaos the assassins make. Like, let's be honest. If these people really existed, well, they did, but like in game time, like style.
Maybe next time I'll walk.
All the chaos the assassins make, like blowing up places just to kill one dude, they're not necessarily good. That's like terrorism. And they brought that up a few times in the series. There we go. Our queen, Evie, in her glory. She's a descendant of Cassandra. Everyone is. Cassandra had babies with everyone. Everyone is a descendant. Ezio, Altair, they're all related. Watch Quebec make a game again and like actually make that canon. Oh my god. I think I just spoken into the universe. I'm so sorry. Like you just see Cassandra walk in and just like have a kid and names him Ezio. Like that's the true canon. What was shown in Assassin's Creed 2, nah.
Guard quarters, Bruce's laboratory. This is where the piece of Eden will be located.
I don't understand why they make it so hard to just have a female protagonist. Like, we don't care if she's female. Like, some people do, but they're like beta males who cry and have like no life. But like genuinely, like if they make an Assassin's Creed game with a female protagonist, just make a well-written one. Like Evie had potential, genuine potential. because she actually is an assassin who cares about assassin things. Jacob just cares about blowing things up. See, I can never be an assassin because I can't whistle. Like, you'll just hear me just trying to get air. Sound like I'm asthmatic. They'll be like, yo, what the heck is that? You're just a guard, and out here it's like
I'm on my way, Sir David.
And I like how when I say I can't whistle, like, people genuinely don't try to teach you. They just start whistling. They're like, oh, you can't whistle, and then just start whistling like crazy, like if that's gonna teach you. Like, oh, thanks. By you just doing a whole song, I just know what to do. That was my rant for today. Welcome to my TED Talk on not whistling. See, look at Evie going on a train and not blowing it up. Because she's not an idiot. Kinda. Because in Quebec games, they're all kind of idiots. Pow. I like how they marketed this game. Wow, that was really loud. I'm sorry. But I like how they marketed this game as like Jacob being the fighter and like Evie being stealthy, yet they make no difference whatsoever. I think it's like only like 3 skills that make them different. And they're just dumb. Like Evie can just turn invisible because that happened. Like, seriously, if they actually did that, like Evie being the stealth character and like Jacob being the combat, and you have to like, you know, tackle each mission based on like what is being like portrayed, like, oh, okay, actually strategically plan it instead of just not caring, because you could play this whole game as Jacob and have no repercussions. What am I supposed to do? Oh, detach the locomotive. Let me punch it twice. It's gonna break the metal.
That should keep you busy while I head into your lab.
I think they need to like remake all the other games where Cassandra just walks in with a suit. Like at the end of every game, she just walks in with a suit and explains how they're related to her. That's my headcanon.
Follow me down the tracks.
You stay here. Keep a lookout. All right. I'll shout if I get any bother.
First for a bird's eye view. Can't be too careful.
God, she's so great. I'm simping over a game character. No, I'm not. Jesus, I need to stop with my sarcasm. Because people I know in real life watch my video and they're gonna like look at me like, yo, this dude's an idiot. Not a simp, guys. I'm not. Women, ew. We're never nice to women here. Okay, let me stop. I love everybody. Seriously, come on. Dude, come on. Thank you.
I need 2 more weeks with the device.
She looks retarded.
Questionable practices are beginning.
I'm sorry, you can't say that. She looks silly.
You've been given more than enough time to achieve results, Sir David.
I was unaware that you expected.
She looks like a complete idiot with that little hat.
Permit me to remind you of your obligation to the Order.
Miss Thorne, you ride me like a racehorse.
Pause.
Sir David.
Pause on that.
I will return tomorrow. If you have not unlocked the device's secrets, forget your dogs and horses. I will leave you to the wolves.
Uh-oh.
Good day.
Yes, because she heard that.
I was merely promised a tour of the
She's like
premises, my lords.
hundreds of feet away, super high off the ground. She could hear that. The acoustics are insane.
What a pity. But no deviations from the mission.
Be an assassin. Assassins are stronger when... Oh, I'm not gonna read this. I'm I'm sure people like are watching this like, dude, are you gonna rate this seriously? No, no, I don't care that much. Come here. Random whistle from a haystack. I will not check. Like, if I heard whistling from a haystack, you best bet I'm running. You ain't gonna catch me looking at that. That's how people die. Hence what just happened. Like, alright, I'm gonna tell a little story, but like, I was out with my cousins one time, like years ago. I was babysitting them and we decided to like take a hike or whatever. I took them to the park and all that. And we were like in the woods just walking. We found like this random treehouse. And my cousins, being like 4 or 5 years younger than me and being twice as brave because I'm a child and I'm a baby, like they were like, yo, let's check it out. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Also, I'm not doing full sync. I said that earlier. But so I have my dog with me. I didn't even explain that. We were walking my dog, we're just hiking, and then my dog just starts growling at the treehouse. And I'm already like, nah, abort mission. Let's go. And I told my little cousins, I think they were like, the oldest one was like 10 at the time, and the other one was like 7 probably. If you're watching this, I'm sorry that I got your age wrong. But like, we get next to it, and my dog starts going crazy, and I'm ready to leave. Like, I'm ready to leave these kids. I'm ready to call my uncle and be like, yo, your kids are gone. Like, I didn't bother saving them. But like, when we get next to it, I just heard like, we just heard a noise coming from it, from inside, like a knock. Like someone knocked from the inside. Because like my cousin knocked on the door, and then like we heard a knock coming back. And I promise you, I never ran so fast in my life. I was gone. Like, I blinked my eyes and I was already outside. Like, I was just gone. I was in the middle of the street. And then like 5 minutes later, my cousins come out like crying and screaming, all full of dirt. So moral of the story, if I hear anything, I'm out. Like, I'm not even gonna check it out. None of that. I'm gone. Like, they were so mad at me. If you are watching this, I'm sorry, guys. Please subscribe. If you haven't yet, like, please leave a like and subscribe, because I genuinely like making videos and, you know, having the support and, you know, wanting, yeah, I want to build like an audience and just have fun with you guys. So any like, any support, even if you don't subscribe, but you know, you share a like or a comment or share it to your friends who will like this content, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and I love you. To all who are already subscribed, thank you. God bless you. You guys are great.
You rescue me.
Where's the hidden laboratory?
Untie me, and then we can parley, my lady.
I'm pressed for time. Tell me now.
I love you.
It's underground. Requires a key. One of the guards nicked mine, cheeky sod.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, untie me?
You got yourself in. I trust you can get yourself out again.
Not to worry, my lady. Can still recall a couple of tricks from me carnival days.
Charming.
He could have just done that. Oh my god. Like, seriously. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing like the Jack the Ripper DLC, because I never even played it, but from what I heard, it's complete garbage. So, like, really, really bad. Like Legacy of the Hidden Blade Blad. Like, bad. Jesus, I suck at talking. Why do I make videos? Don't understand. Could barely speak. But yeah, it was like really bad. That Odyssey DLC killed me. Gave me an aneurysm. Let's have a baby and just like not do anything about it. And then if you play Cassandra, you have like a wimp of a husband. Like that DLC works better with Alexios. I'm sorry, because it's just weird playing it with Cassandra. Like the guy just acts so weird, and I'm like, the heck? It just doesn't feel right. Not saying like guys can't be like sensitive and like women can't be all like strong and all that, like all power to you. But it just, I don't know, it just didn't flow right. I feel like it works better with Alexios. That one specific DLC. That's it. Everything else is just like has no difference. And I like how they don't talk about it in like Fate of Atlantis. And people are probably gonna comment like, "Oh, it takes place before," and all. I don't care. It should. Either way, they should at least mention it. Like, I thought it would be interesting, like, to mention how like Alexios and Cassandra had a child and lost it. You know, just good character development.
Got it.
But no, we just pretend like they don't exist. The same thing with the family, because I got the when I played Odyssey, I got the good ending, unironically, where I saved everyone. And it's like, okay, it ends, but he still talks, like, he or she, whoever you're playing as, like, if you do side quests or, like, in the DLC, he doesn't mention his family at all. Like, they don't matter. Like, you did all this to get your family back together, and then they're with you on the boat, and you can have them as companions. But genuinely, they don't matter. Because, like, after that, you don't even bring him up. Like, even in the DLC, like, when he has a family and all, like, at least, you know, have multiple different scenes depending on, like, what choices you made. So, like, when you have your family, at least have them there with you, you know? Like, have Cassandra and your mom and your stepdad and your, like, half-brother, I guess, all, like, be there and, like, help and, like, be there for you when you, like, lose your child, etc. Or something. It's just weird. It's just, they don't bring it up. And it's like, I know I'm asking for too much. You know, consistency in the story. Oh, God. It's way too much to ask for Quebec. But, like, seriously, like, at least some mention. Because it's like, you go through all this to, like, save your family, and then they just don't matter at the end. Like, whether they live or die, nothing matters in Odyssey. And it's just, like, that's something that's so annoying. Because they make a big deal how, like, your choices... I think, like, the only choice that truly, like, changes the world is the one with, like, Kefalonia. Where you could choose to, like, kill the sick family or not. And then, like, if you let them live, people get sick. Or if you, you know... Or something like that. I don't know. I think that's, like, the only decision that actually matters. Everything else doesn't. Is this the entrance? I don't know. Let's check. Why does it go down? Thank you. Oh, I suck at games. Why do I play these games? Because I have nothing else to do and we're just stuck at home. Yes. Alright. But yeah, that's like the only thing I didn't like. Because, like, your choices don't matter. Like, they genuinely don't. Everything, like, you do, or whatever decision, they don't matter, and you can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me they do. Because they don't. They have no impact in the story, except, like, a cutscene that really doesn't affect anything. Where you have games like The Witcher 3, where it actually does matter and make, like, a huge difference. And, like, you have to be careful of what decisions you make. Because, like, they genuinely affect and change the world. Because if you're gonna have choices, you know, at least make them mean something. And I heard that's what they're doing in Valhalla, and I hope they do. Because, like, that's just common sense. At least have it mean something. You know, just don't have basic, then don't have it at all. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't make, like, a big deal like, oh, your choices affect the world. They don't. They do not. Your choices does not affect the world. It does not affect characters. Like whether you're a good or bad person, it doesn't reflect on you. It's not like Red Dead 2 where it truly affects like the ending and like the story. Like if you just like want to be a bad person the whole game, you know, you could, but it changes like Arthur's perspective on life. Whereas if you like want to be a good person, he actually goes through this like amazing character arc. God, I love Red Dead. I should play that. If you guys want me to do like a Red Dead 2 gameplay, leave a like. I'm not gonna have a like goal because I don't have that many subscribers to act like I can ask for one. But yeah, just like leave me a like, and I'll probably be doing Syndicate with Red Dead 2 if you guys want to see that, because I love that game and it made me cry. Oh yeah, the skills are from like Jesus, excuse me. You could get the skills from, oh god. Okay. Alright, let's see. Just one skill, that's all we can. Double assassination. Why is that a skill you need to buy? Like, why not just like... I missed like when you actually learn this. Like, instead of just buying skills, you actually learn it through the game, which would be pretty dope if they like actually did that. Like, instead of buying skills or having a skill tree, there should be like specific quests that unlock these, you know? Like the more assassinations you do, you improve over time. Like you start off the game only able to do certain assassinations, etc, etc, but like the more you do assassinations, the more it levels up, where you can start doing like air assassinations and everything. I feel like that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm trying to like find a game that does that, but I don't know. If you guys know, leave a comment. Jesus, I cannot speak today. But yeah, like leave a comment, because I think a game does that. I think there is a game, or like an RPG that does that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think that would be cool. Like have a game where, like an Assassin's Creed game where you don't buy skills, you just like learn as you play, and your character kind of grows on his own. So like the more assassinations you do, like you get XP on assassinations, right? Or like the more you do stealth, the more XP you get in the stealth aspect. Like the more missions you complete stealthily, and then at the end like it'll level up where it'll be like, oh, stealth level 2, now you can do certain things, or like blend in better, or you can have more social stealth opportunity. Or you like combat, now you have more, like you've done more combat, you ranked up your combat by actually fighting, you learn. I think Kingdom Come does that. Like I feel like I played like a quarter of it, because I did it on my Xbox and it just crashed on me, and then I just never played it again. But I truly enjoyed Kingdom Come. I feel like it's a really good RPG, like an actual like RPG. Like you have to learn everything. If you haven't played that game and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a history medieval time type game where you play as a character, and then you like become a knight. I'm probably butchering it, sorry for all the fans out there, but basically what it is like you'll just like, you start off not knowing anything because you're like a blacksmith's son. So like you're not well educated, you don't know how to read, you don't know how to like fight, you don't even know how to like ride a horse, etc, etc. And then like as you play, you actually have to learn this stuff. What am I doing? Oh, like you actually have to go out and read books. Like you have a teacher who will teach you how to read, and then from there, the more you read, the better you get at it. And it's pretty cool because like you'll start off not knowing how to read the words, like the words will be all scrambled, but the more books you do read, the words will start making more sense, where you can actually read. And like same thing with fighting, you have to practice fighting. It's not like you just buy skills, you actually have to like have someone to train you, and then like from there you learn how to fight. Like it'll teach you how to parry better, and it's just so satisfying because you put in so much work. And I know a lot of people
Time
like,
to lay down your
oh,
head,
let me not
Syndicate
talk for
Brewster.
this.
But I have so much more to discover.
Do not be afraid.
I'm not. God will
Because
protect
Evie's
me.
perfect.
I will continue your
She's like
experiment.
an angel.
You will not stop, Sarah. Miss Thorne has already found another piece of Eden, more powerful than the last.
Oh my.
I will take that one too.
Is this one of like the 500 apples
We
that
fight
Cassandra has?
to gain what we cannot take with us. It's in our nature.
She just gives him a kiss on the forehead. Like, use a feather, don't use a napkin. Nasty. She just has like a pocket full of napkins full of blood. See, here it unexpectedly exploded. If it was Jacob, like, if it was his choice, he would have just started shooting at the machine like crazy. And then when it exploded, he would just make a quirky joke like, oh, look. I can't. I try to make a quirky joke and I fail. Because I'm not funny. I would have died. That fall would have killed me. Like she just banged her whole neck.
I must find a way out.
But what was I talking about? Oh, Kingdom Come. So yeah, like it's actually pretty dope. If you haven't played it, it's free on Game Pass. For me, it crashed. I know a lot of people have issues with that, but I think they fixed it, or there is a way to fix it. If anything, I probably like it crashed on me a few times. One time I couldn't even complete the mission. I think it was like when you fight the guy who has your like father's sword or something, the one you made. I'm not gonna like get into crazy spoilers of that game because I recommend it. But yeah, so it's like an actual RPG. You actually have to like spend time learning, and it actually is like it's a real sense of progression. Because it's not like, oh, I just got skill points, so I'm automatically like super strong. It's like, nah, I actually spent time training, reading, getting better at my craft, learning how to like sharpen my weapons, how to, you know, use a sword or an axe or a shield, and practicing my parry. Like, I would be so hyped when I could like, in the beginning of the game, you can't even fight one dude. And there would be times where like you're fighting like, all right, let me shut up for cutscenes because people actually like cutscenes.
The magic lump of hyperbolic metal.
Ah, jokes.
Simply because you have never valued the pieces does not
All
mean...
went according to plan.
I want his robes. They're so much better.
How slight.
Like, look at that.
Exploded.
And then he has the assassin symbol on the back. Look at that. Looks awesome. You could tell that was like the original protagonist.
Well, the train derailed and I happened to
And then he has like a cool watch.
I killed my target.
Brewster is also no more.
Then all in all a successful mission in spite of you two.
What about
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
What about it?
We're wasting our time out here.
You know as well as I do that London has been the domain of the Templars for the last 100 years. They are far too strong yet. Patience.
The Templars have found a new piece of Eden.
Sir David is dead. They do not know how to use it. The Council shall guide us. Sound advice that your father would have seconded. I shall see you back in Crawley.
Drinking ASMR for you guys. I'm sorry.
Patience, Evie.
Oh, I got so scared. I thought I wasn't recording.
Gentle sound
Oh, I would have been
opportunity
so
passing
mad.
us by.
So what's stopping us?
Yeah.
London is waiting to be liberated. Forget Crawley.
Father would have wanted us to
Oh,
listen.
Father. You could continue his legacy in London.
Freeing future generations. from
Let's
the
just
evil by
betray the
Templars.
Brotherhood and go to London. That's not how it works,
You know,
Quebec.
Jacob,
Like, they will kick you out of the Brotherhood
might
for
just be
doing
right.
something stupid like that.
Then shall we?
Yes. Let's. Onward to
Evie,
London.
you're better than this. Don't stoop to your brother's level. Alright, you're queen. Alright? Stop. Stop. Stop putting Ezio's family into things. Stop. Put it in the good games. Don't ruin this legendary soundtrack. Jesper Kid coming back for Valhalla. I love it. I'm living for it.
I know. You've only had a taste of our latest acquisition from Abstergo.
Shut up.
I want to check in on Sean or Rebecca.
No, I don't.
I still think attacking a Templar is a mistake.
Well, they're gonna do it regardless. Honestly, the graphics are really good for the modern day stuff. Like, I don't think it's that good again. Okay, the fact that she didn't see that, it's ridiculous.
Come on. Where is Isabel? What a lovely surprise.
Our mutual friends will be here shortly to search for the artifact. Once it's located, I'll let you know.
Super.
Ah, yes.
Always a pleasure.
British villains. Drum 2, Clay. Why did they just... Okay, why are the hidden blades tasers? That's so dumb.
I don't have time for you today,
What, they just don't kill people anymore? Their names are
for
assassins.
making my job easy.
Oh, shit.
Okay, why do they make Otto Berg look different in every game? Like, is this dude a chameleon? Like, he doesn't look that way in, like, Rogue or in Odyssey. He actually looks pretty cool here.
Hunt them down.
Excuse me. My throat's, like, really dry.
All they had to do was wait for you to search the data. Their little stunt has put the whole operation at risk. You need to synchronize Jacob and EVIE'S.
This is gonna be a really long video. I'm probably gonna make like the first episode like 40 minutes to an hour, cause might as well not like edit it. Some believe that Excalibur, blah 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 blah. Just because, like, I don't know, this is like something like you can just play and just like watch in the background if you're doing something or whatever. Or if you genuinely want to see me like fail at this game, then sure, you can laugh at me in the comments and say how much I suck and that I'm a noob. Do we? Oh, God. Helps with the Continental Army in America. I'll probably cut these, like the loading screens, unless I'm like genuinely talking about something. London, Whitechapel.
I've never seen so
That was
many
a
people.
horrible accent. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against
Like,
Who's Mr. Green again?
I know I mentioned like the leaked photos and all that. Like, there was actually shops where you could like buy things from people instead of them just doing it from the menu and all that. Like, that would have been like, it's London. Like, of course there'll be shops. Why did he turn back? Like, why can't you go into a shop? That's so dumb. Like, ugh. Like, it just, I don't know. I like it because it's just like the mood and the ambiance of like the city when you go to shops and like all that stuff and like renovate, like actual shops, not just people. Like, I think Unity just had people, like you just walk up to and you can buy stuff. Like I think there was like, the last time there was shops was like AC, I think Black Flag, where you actually like enter these little shops. Shut up. Oh, cool. Let me just throw knives at you and you guys do nothing. Cool. Alright. Because I'm an awesome assassin. Finish. Actually, this is pretty cool. Just hits him in the back of the head.
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
Dude, your lips weren't moving. Are you ventriloquist?
Now is not the time for tourism.
He would be. He just has like an assassin puppet.
I've always been the quicker climber, haven't I?
Not since we were two.
Race you to the highest vantage point.
Like, honestly, if they wanted to make a London game, why not just make one with Edward? that would have been a way better game. Like, give us this engine in London with Edward, seeing him build the London Brotherhood and like take over the Templars or whatever. And that would have been like a really cool like story for him. Like seeing his adventures before the Forsaken novels and like how he fully became a full-fledged assassin. Like if they were gonna make a London game, you had a perfect character that people already love. But no, we want quirky twins who make jokes and blow things up
Equal in height,
because funny.
one female, one male, 2 decades old, and those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
Jacob is not 20.
Henry Green, at your service.
I'm
I was
20.
sorry to learn about your
And he looks like he's like
father's
35. Get that mess out of here.
Thank you.
Wait.
What
So
can
that
you
means
tell
me
us
and
about
Evie are the
Corporal
same age.
Starrick?
Yes.
I suppose the
I
council
can
desires
date a fictional
London
character. Oh
must
my
be free.
god, I gotta shut up.
To provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the council saw reason and sent you
Yo,
to aid us.
Evie,
Yes.
hit up my Instagram, DM me.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news.
That's gonna be the
Hey,
running
Starrick
gag for this
sits at
series.
the helm of the most
Like simping
sophisticated
over
Templar
Evie.
infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class,
That needs to be a
every
meme.
borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gangster.
God,
Firm,
choke.
but fair.
No, seriously, he looks
Well,
like
have
35.
uniforms.
He was probably like one of those kids in high school. Like, you know, when you're in high school and you're like, you have like kids in your class that look like they're like 40 and they're like 16.
Car players at the Oakwood Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call
They do have good
ourselves
chemistry though, I'm not gonna lie.
Rocks.
Like they actually feel like siblings.
You were never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh,
Well, let me show you the lay
Like
of
if
the
this was
land.
me and my sister, well,
Shall
we
we?
would just be fighting the whole time and insulting each other. Because that's what siblings do. Alright, let's jump. Remember when like, okay, this is like a thing. Because I'm not defending Odyssey, whatever. But people make like a big deal about like the whole like leap of faith thing. I don't like it either. But when you think about it, in that case, unless you're an actual assassin, you shouldn't, like the hidden blade shouldn't, like, hidden blade, the leap of faith shouldn't be acceptable. Like Edward is able to do it in the beginning and no one said anything. And I know like obviously at the time it didn't matter because like it wasn't established yet until Origins, like the meaning of it. But if Edward is able to do it when he's not an assassin, or like Ezio before he became an assassin, Connor, all that, then technically like just a game thing. It's just a game. Like I know lore wise it doesn't fit in Odyssey at all because it wasn't even invented yet, but if they don't know about it, like they shouldn't be able to do it.
Let us return to my shop.
So that kind of goes for like every game, unless like the games where you're an assassin from the beginning. I think there was like an Assassin's Creed Easter egg in like one of the Witcher games where it's just like a broken hay bale and there's just like a dead body in the inside. I think that's pretty funny. I think it's in one of the Witcher games. I don't remember. I know it's on it. Jump off. Oh, look at that. Like a graceful angel.
Keep quiet. Kaloc's looking for me.
Who's Kalok?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Dude, we're in the middle of a city. What do you mean be quiet?
Arcane research into one of the
Like
precursor artifacts.
hundreds of people here. It doesn't matter. It's like being in the middle of New York City and it's like, yo, be quiet. People will hear you. It's like, get that mess out of here.
Nastiest of the underworld.
The heck?
Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and were slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no.
I remember when like kids were like introducing Assassin's Creed where there was actually children in the streets.
Just the sort we're looking for.
And like the first thing people asked was like, can we
We're
kill
ready to
them?
fight and oppose the
I
blighters.
love this
This is
community.
my chance to step
It's like they're like, hey, we're making our world more immersive and having children, and instead of people like, oh yeah, awesome, instantly there were people like, yo, can we kill them? God, the world is a sick place. Make a joke out of anything.
Around this city, no one looks where they're going.
Dude, you were the one not looking.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate.
God. It's like when people cut you off when you're driving and they get mad at you.
Are headed now.
Like, you're the idiot.
Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two?
No one talks like this. Like, if you just bump into someone on the street, you don't just be like, oh, come whenever you want, like, to have a normal conversation. You just be like, oh, I'm sorry, and just move on.
Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket.
God, I hate the bald guy.
Kalog's gang
He's
is nearby.
everywhere.
They must
It
not
just
follow that
copy
to my
and
shop.
pasted the
We'll take
gang
care of it.
members.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Might be able to use this.
Like, gee, at least give one
My
hair
garage
or
nearby.
like a
They used
goatee.
to told them off my trail. I'll meet you at the
Something.
curio shop.
But no, they're all just massive Mr. Clean men, ready to beat you up. Oh, I remember, I suck at driving. Like, any game that has driving, I'm truly bad at it. Like, I don't know why. This is why I don't even like driving in real life. Also, where I live, it's people suck at driving. Like, there's an accident like every day where I live. Boom, boom.
Easy now. That's the way.
Destroy. Let's just back up, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. This is also like something really, like, they literally just wrecked the whole city. Like, Jacob and Evie don't even do things stealthily. Like, they just legit Grand Theft Auto the whole city. And then they're the heroes. I'm officially a Templar. Alright, guys. Yo, you flew on.
Now to return to Mr. Green.
Alright.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That
I can't hear
relentlessness will
you.
see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed would
SpongeBob
perish
Battle
under
for
your
Bikini
control.
Bottom.
Harsh
Game of the year.
words, dear sister. Whoa, easy.
Alright, I don't understand how, like, in media, when you have siblings, they constantly mention that they're siblings. Like, I don't know if you have siblings, but you never just say, like, oh, hello, sister, or dear sister, thanks, sister. It's like, no, you don't talk like that. It's just like,
Splendid.
not to my sister.
Focused aid.
I'm like, what's up,
We
idiot?
take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick
There's
has
like a
influence
light
in every
peering
branch
into
of
my window.
society. We need to match him.
The heck? The neighbors have like a flashlight or something?
We need the rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own.
Like, why
We
didn't
need
they
the
just
police
turn
to
this
turn a
into like a
blind eye to
brotherhood
activities.
system? Why
My
games?
ally in the force,
Like, why?
Sergeant Adeline. I've heard he's a master of disguise.
This
Next up.
genuinely video might actually be over an hour.
Urchins. George
Oh,
would
well.
make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one. Finally,
Hopefully I'm entertaining
wise to
enough
remember that
for you guys to like
Starrick
watch
never
an
acts alone.
entire video of me
there are
failing
gang
to
leaders
play
in
this
every
game.
borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt.
If you enjoy content like this, leave a like and a comment and subscribe for more.
To vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment.
And also comment like what other games you want me to play or what series you want me to play.
Be cautious.
I'm definitely going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima and I'll be less talkative then because like this is more for like fun. This is actual like a gameplay. That's why I'm like talking over it just to keep things entertaining because like this game is like years old. So I'm not really like, you know, trying to like listen and hear the story because I already played this game. And even though I never beat it, I know how this game ends. Alright, let's see. Getting strong. We're closest to this one. So, might as well.
What's the plan then, almighty planner?
You're the one with the grand ideas. The gangs, the fights, even the outfits you'll wear. Perhaps you should lead the way.
No.
If you
want
insist.
Evie. Alright, well, I guess that's their way of just saying, like... Alright, we're switching we're playing as Evie. We're playing as the queen. The queen. Alright, let's see what inventory things we have. I'll probably do, Actually, I'll probably end it right here. And then, like, in the next video, we'll actually, like, do the missions and all that. So, I'm just gonna check my inventory and probably just like end it right there, just because I feel like this video is like really long. So I don't want to like make this like a 2-hour video because that'll be a pain to render. Alright, I gotta be level. So I can't really get anything, really. I could get that. Well, I already have that. Okay, cool. Assassin gauntlets. I can't do anything. Most of these things I'll probably do off screen. Like upgrade my character and all that. Because obviously y'all don't want to see me go through the menu for like 15 minutes and just like upgrade all my crap. So yep, so this is something I'll probably like in the later videos. I'll probably just like, why Ezio's armor doesn't look good on anyone but Ezio. That looks pretty dope. So if you hear people laughing in the background, it's my sister. Oh my god, trying to record here. Jesus, so rude, these people. Thanks, Father. They're so loud. Alright. Switching to you.
This next bit's mine.
So yeah. Nice. We're playing as Evie. Alright, I'll end this first part right here, and then like later in the next video I'll just play the first missions. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more, please leave a like and subscribe, because I'm gonna make this into a series. I'll probably upload like every day and upload like a video every day. So it's not like you're gonna have to wait a week because I have nothing else better to do. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Share this video if people actually, you know, care about what I do. But no, jokes aside, I appreciate you guys watching and all the support in my previous videos. If you like Assassin's Creed, I have a few Assassin's Creed videos. I have one where I kind of go in depth in my thoughts and theories. Just check it out. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I worked pretty decently hard on it. I'm not gonna act like I spent hours on it. But yeah, if you guys want to like more content, I have videos already on the channel, and you'll be getting content hopefully daily, if not every other day. I'm gonna try to make this into a daily series. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.